Do I ever?
No.
Favorite show of all time.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Good, because we want to talk about, because we haven't talked about it.
Not yet.
Really?
The final.
Worried about spoilers or some shit?
No.
Don't worry about
No,
it.
let's release that.
Yeah. Let's do it. What'd you think? Just see. I'm gonna ask you this: season 8 in general. What do you think?
Love. Absolutely love it. There's a lot of haters out there.
Wow.
And they're like, oh, the story and all that. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I
That
agree.
thing's so goddamn good. Episodes 3 and 5, ridiculous. Jaw-dropping. Better than any movie I've seen in the longest time.
Right.
Episode 8, the finale, wasn't a fan. But I didn't like it. I didn't leave satisfied.
Right.
I wanted more out of it.
You're right.
I don't like the way it ended. But the season in general and everything, anytime someone's getting famous or a show's getting real popular, the cool thing to do to get attention is to hate on it. So everyone's hating on it, right? Because that's going to get you attention. I thought it was brilliant, man.
Yeah. I rewatched The Long Night, which is the third one you just mentioned.
Out, dude.
And what I did was I watched also the other day Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers, the last fight, because I heard that there was comparative. They were comparing. People were comparing the two wars and things, and God, The Long Night outshined. I mean, the Game of Thrones was beautiful. I mean, the CGI is amazing. But and people complained about the darkness of the third one.
I like that.
I did
Me too.
It felt like I was experiencing what they're going through.
That's
and
very good that
I
you said.
loved it.
Yeah, it felt real in that
Yes.
way.
And have you heard the director? He goes, that's exactly what they wanted. People are like, oh, I can't see. He's like, they can't see.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
battling these fucking monsters.
Yeah.
It
Think
made
how
it
they feel.
scarier, yeah.
Yeah, I was scared.
Yeah, and then there was one shot where Sam Tarly is standing there, right? And this is when they're attacking, right? And he does a thing with his eyes, and I think I think it was just an organic acting thing that he did, where it was like darting.
He's looking at when,
Yeah, he's
when
looking
the,
at
when
so
the
mu-
flames are going out.
Yeah, no, even after the flames are going out now, and then now he hears them like running toward him, and his eyes are darting. It's only a 2-second cut to him, right? I got the fucking chills, bro.
Yeah.
It was great acting by him. Yeah, everyone, even like Bryan goes, hold your she goes, hold the line, something or whatever. Something
How
like,
she didn't die, I have no idea. But yeah,
why?
I thought she was gonna die episode 3.
Me too, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but why?
Oh, because she.
because she was in the front row, and,
Right.
and they just knighted her. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
just
oh, she's
knighted her,
going.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
Oh, that
Because
that
we
was
cared about that character so much,
Right.
she's going.
Yeah.
The people complain that not enough characters died that episode.
Yeah.
I wanted so much. When it ended, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Standing applause. Just fucking.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. Me
It was so
fucking
good.
too.
I think that everyone is so quick to shit on it, but I managed my expectations of the season. You have 6 episodes to wrap up so much in such a small, those parameters are very tight. So for what they delivered to me was perfect.
But also, any angle they go, the reason why you love Game of Thrones is usually it's pretty unpredictable. So that unpredictability is what people like. So now in this season, if the narrative's not going the way these people want, they get online and complain.
Yeah.
But the negativity on social media, that's what people do.
I mean,
that's what they
let
do.
me defend.
Because if I post, oh man, this is great, you're gonna get 1,000 comments of people being negative.
Yeah.
Let me defend the people that are complaining. Okay, I get it. All right, you invest. It's more than 8 years because they took a 2-year hiatus.
I didn't, how you binged 4 seasons,
That's what I
3
did.
years ago?
Yeah, I started 2 years ago.
I started 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Here's my thing: it doesn't matter. We
But
saw the
what I'm
same.
saying
amount.
is,
Exactly.
I
dude.
love it when
but
people are
what
like,
I'm
bro,
saying is-
I've invested 10 years. I'm like, cool, man.
Yeah.
2. We saw the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
No,
people
what I'm
invested
saying
3
is
weeks.
They use that as
They
a
binged it.
reason as to why they're more upset than the other other people like you started 2 years ago.
Right,
but I'm
right.
saying as someone who watched it 8 years in,
Yeah.
I was still perfectly happy with it.
Yeah, but I understand that, but I also understand why people are sad about it because a lot of people invested all this time. I think people get hooked on the show because of, when Ned Stark gets beheaded, like these moments.
Yeah, but
Right, the red wedding,
Red
these
wedding.
moments, right?
Oh, the red wedding. You kidding me? But also, don't get that into a goddamn show where it affects your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's great. There's also dragons in it. So let's relax a little bit.
Yeah.
There's also dragons.
I see what you're saying. People get so obsessed and they make it like my brother got the tattoo
Of the Starks.
of the Starks
Sigil
on
sigil.
sigil of the Stark on his arm. I know.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's too much.
It's too much.
Yeah, and I'm the one
Good
that.
for him, though.
Yeah. I forced him to watch it,
Yeah.
and then 2 weeks later, look.
Dude, I'm in. I love this guy.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, if Game of Thrones, there's people have so much invested in this as fans.
Yeah.
There's not a scenario they could have done this last season where people would have been stoked. No matter
Yeah.
what they did,
yeah.
whatever, however you want to end, however you want to end, however I thought it should end, doesn't matter. They're gonna piss off this group of people. They can't win in this. It's kind of like when they do comic book movies. The nerds are so into it, and they have an idea how they think it should go, even though they've never written a script in their life.
Yeah.
They have an idea how they think it should go.
Yeah.
So there's so much hate. There's more hate than anything on comic book movies.
You think about, because I've been in shitty things. I've been in some good things, but I know generally how things are shot. I've been on movies, and I understand what people's jobs are, what cameras, director, what everyone does, video village, all these terms, the jib camera, But but you realize even when you're on a shitty sitcom or a sketch show or something, that there's still many, many hours of preparation, right? You have props, sets, rewrites, there's just so much pressure. Even on something like a late night show like Mad TV that was like, people like running around like a chicken with their head cut off, trying to figure this out. It's hard, right? Now, imagine now with the whole world watching, with millions of dollars at play, right? And
you're off script from the book. So that base that you started, you got to branch out to there.
Right. So that's another
Different
pressure, different animal, right? So with all those things in play, that's why I give the showrunners and HBO a pass, because it's like you guys did the best you can. You could tell. I mean, even the last episode, even though we didn't like the way it turned out, right?
I didn't complain.
Yeah, I didn't complain either. But here's how I wanted it to end. Remember, Podrick has Bran. He wheels him into the council meeting. Tyrion's there. Everyone's there, right?
Bran's getting on my nerves.
Bran the Broken.
People hate that guy.
Yeah. What, he gets on your nerves?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Why?
He's getting cocky.
But he's the king now.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think?
Dragged through the
But
snow
here's-
as a cripple.
But here's the
Brendan.
thing. Yeah, here's the thing. The entire 7.5 seasons, everything. He's like, I'm just happy to be alive, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be at. I don't want anything. And then they roll him out like, do you want to be king? He goes, why do you think I brought my ass here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, now you want it? Oh, get the fuck out.
Maybe he wanted it the whole way. Here's a
should have saw it
Fuck you,
coming,
Brendan.
huh?
I'll-
Play the game.
Because
just
you
like
could have saw it
everyone
coming.
else.
Hey, this is something you don't even think about. Either
Get your
nobody in
fingers
the.
out my face,
oh, sorry,
bro.
my bad. Here's the thing, dude, and people don't talk about it in the show. The guy can't use his dick.
No, they told that. Can't
Well,
father
yeah,
children.
Sansa was
Right,
like,
they
his
mentioned-
dick's
called him out.
useless.
Right.
Right.
So now
Like,
imagine
wow.
how he gets off. He has to warg into a pigeon.
Get fucked
And he has
right.
to
Raven,
fuck-
it's a raven.
Whatever.
That's a
and the
crow, I
pigeon's fucking, and that's how he gets his shit off.
Kind of cool when you think about it.
Yeah, but let me say something. If you're into pigeon pussy, are you into pigeon pussy?
I don't know. Never been there.
Right, you're not.
But that's
because
what-
their pussies have feathers in it.
That's what makes
right.
the greatest ruler, though, because if his dick is useless, then it's not going to drive his
It's not
ego
about
at all.
sex. Yeah, you're right.
I
Yeah.
know, but
He's
still,
gonna be a fair
he's
and
still.
just leader.
I'm just saying, when he became king, I'm like, okay, at least give him that.
Think about
Give
it.
him that.
Everybody who was a eunuch in the show, Grey Worm,
Asshole.
Varys. No, but he was
Asshole.
He
He
was
got
a slave
cool.
for his whole life.
Yeah.
What I'm saying
Yeah,
that
overkill.
a little bit.
Overkill. Like all the fucking the Lannister army or the Golden Company, they're tied up on their knees,
Prisoners, yeah.
right? And Jon Snow, motherfucking Jon Snow goes, "Hey man, just let them go or put them in prison or whatever." He's like, "No, they deserve," and he slices their neck off. That's a little too overkill for me.
It was pretty intense.
Yeah, but here's how I wanted it to end.
Jon
though.
Snow was driving me nuts too this season.
Why?
Especially the last few. He did nothing.
I
Like
know.
a glorified extra.
He was just like, I don't want it. And like, I'm like, dude, speak up.
Except his presidential speech before they burned all the bodies.
And whose voice was that? That was not his voice.
Was it not?
That was a weird voiceover.
Oh yeah, that was a weird voiceover.
Yeah, it was weird. I was like,
you're
oh,
right.
Yeah,
that
it's
wasn't
strange.
it. That was an ADR.
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did
right
notice
away.
it
I'm
too.
like, that's not my.
It's
Jon
so funny
Snow.
you said that because when I
not my
heard it,
That's not my.
Commander.
That's
It's
not
just-
my Mr. Snow.
you're right about that. But the way I wanted to end is this. Just let me hear me out now, guys.
Okay.
All right. The council's there, right? Was it?
Podrick.
Yeah.
Brings Bran the Broken in. They have a couple of conversations, and then Podrick turns the thing around and takes him out of the room, and then Bran turns around a little bit, and you can see his eye, and it's blue.
Oh, you wanted him to
Night
be a
King.
white, the Night King.
The
I
Night
thought I
King.
thought he was.
And then
think
For the
yeah,
longest, I
and
thought
then
he
they
was.
ended. If they ended it that
would've
way,
been dope.
we would have all been like,
Thank you. Thank
Dude,
you.
give it up. That's
right?
brilliant.
We would have been
That's
like,
brilliant.
what? We wouldn't have slept for a week.
You know what my theory was, and that's fucking brilliant. That's a great.
Thank
ending.
you.
That's great. My theory was Bran. He was showing Jon Snow. It was all a dream. We've been watching this dream because he didn't want to take the throne, so he's showing him what happens if he doesn't man the fuck up and take the throne. What should be his.
Oh,
so I think maybe it's a dream. I'm like, people are gonna be pissed. How are they gonna tie all this together?
Right.
I thought maybe that was it because
That's
they did
interesting.
the character development. They cut early. I'm like, maybe they're doing it because it's a dream. Gives them an out.
Yeah.
was-
But
But
how
I was way
long
off.
is this dream though?
Yeah, exactly. People are gonna be pissed.
If it was 7 years of a dream,
I
I'd be
would
like,
have
oh,
been
fuck you.
furious.
Yeah.
yours is
Yeah.
way better. That's fucking brilliant.
No, let's not compare.
Dude,
Come
that's
on.
great.
Mine's pretty good. but
Mine's
let's not compare.
terrible.
Yeah.
Mine's terrible.
My dream
Stupid,
theory.
man.
Yeah.
Stupid. The whole Game of Thrones entire dream, Brendan. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but that's interesting because what you were saying about him being the Night King, all that stuff. There are some things in the show that they fail to explain, right? Like for instance, the symbol of the. You remember, like when a couple episodes ago, it was right before the long night when the wildling and that other guy from the Night's Watch they
kill the
did,
boy.
the
Kill the boy.
boy.
and
you
the boy
mean.
was against the wall, and
Yeah.
that symbol that they used with all the limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They show that symbol a bunch of times, you know.
Don't know what it means.
Yeah, I mean, it's more, you know, it's and they when they throw something that out like that out, that they're like, oh, this is so deep because we're gonna figure out what that all means.
And you never.
Like a
And you never
payoff.
really pay
Were
it.
you
Which
guys
is-
upset how Cersei's and how?
No, I
Death?
like the way she died because of it was a very insignificant death, and I think that's what Cersei deserves.
See, I
She-
I
don't-
wanted brutal.
Yeah, but
death for her.
that's what she wants, an audience to tell her story about how she died. There's still an ego in death, and the fact that a rock,
deep girl.
deep, killed
cut.
her
You just took a
with
deep
no
cut.
audience.
Deep cut.
No.
Yeah, then it's like, wow, that's a death you deserve with no audience and no story to tell.
Dude,
no one even fucking find your
It was
body.
a cool love story. The way it ended, very Romeo and Juliet.
How do you think
right?
if you were writing the show, how would you have killed Cersei?
See, I don't know if you give the Arya Stark that much power. I thought she was gonna kill her, but then she killed the fucking
Night King
the
too.
Night King and her. That's
Yeah.
too much.
Too
What are we
much,
doing?
yeah.
Too much.
I would,
How about the Hound?
Yeah.
And the fucking mountain battle.
That was a great
that was a
scene.
great
Yeah.
scene.
when he died by fire.
But it's also
He you remember when that one time when he was in the woods and he saw the flame. That's how he basically died.
Yes.
Yeah.
but they're brothers.
cut,
What kind of brothers?
But he wasn't him. The mountain wasn't the mountain anymore. And plus, the mountain was a shit human when he was still not before he was Frankenstein.
Yeah, they didn't like each other even before. But remember
Yeah,
the
hated him.
joust?
He's the reason
yeah.
why his face was that way.
Yeah.
I thought about what I would do to Cersei, and what I would have done is I would have tied her up, stuck a glass bottle in her vagina.
Who's doing
They
this?
didn't have-
Who's
they didn't
doing
have-
this
they,
though?
They didn't have glass back yet then, but carry on.
They didn't have glass.
When did you ever see glass in the entire
Yeah.
series?
They had like goblets and
Oh,
stuff.
can I? Oh,
They
can I?
forged-
I would like to defend myself. real
Glass.
quick.
Oh,
wasn't there.
dragon glass.
No. Dragon glass was a rock. Was a
no.
something you
that's
mined.
some sort of rock.
There was a couple of
Bro.
buildings.
Don't
where
be ridiculous.
It's a
I've seen stained glass windows on some of the buildings.
I don't think so.
No,
There's
I don't
no
think so,
windows
sweetie.
in castles, bro.
I don't like your tone,
I'm
friend.
sorry. You know
now
what?
let me say
I get
something.
fired up about
Look it
Game of
up.
Thrones.
Look it
Look it
I
up.
get fired
Look it up.
Back then, check
Yeah.
the dates. There's no
Yeah.
glass,
Was there any
bro.
kind of
There
glass?
was plastic.
There was
Water
plastic. That was
bottles
water
in the
bottle
last
plastic. Yeah.
episode.
Oh my God.
But I would have taken a glass bottle, stuck it in her vagina, right,
Okay.
and then taken a mallet and just shattered the glass
Okay,
in
I
her
don't know if that's
vagina.
gonna kill her, but okay.
That's definitely not.
You know what
gonna
I would
kill
have
her.
done? Remember how
Why
Daenerys'
are you
brother
like,
died?
why are you like this?
Oh, with the melted head.
That's
Put
how
the
you would have
crown
done.
and melted her, and then we just watched like yes.
Are you still looking up the glass?
Yeah, there's glass.
I would have liked for Jamie.
I don't know.
Thank
He's
you.
on your team, bro.
No.
What'd you,
Yeah.
what'd you search? Glass.
Yep.
Dragons.
Game of Thrones glass.